Coming up in today's video, we visit the magnificent Carlton Towers near Selby in Yorkshire. Carlton Towers is the home of Lord Gerald Fitzalan Howard and his wife Emma. In this video, we will take you on a tour of the magnificent Gothic interior. Well, good morning, guys. What a beautiful day it is too. We're actually near Selby in Yorkshire. We're actually in a village called Carlton, and behind us you can see the very magnificent Carlton Towers.
Yes, we wanted to come here for a long time.
We have. We're very excited about this. There's been a house on this site since the early 1300s, but this beautiful Gothic mansion is really quite something, and we think you're really going to enjoy this. So would you like to come and take a look?
Let's go.
The simple late 18th century gates, designed by Thomas Atkinson of York at the entry to the park, are no preparation for the sensational Gothic house which greeted us on our visit. We enter the house by means of a curving flight of steps, guarded by two Talbot hounds, supporters of the Beaumont coat of arms. The first room on today's tour is the outer hall, once used by Cardinal Manning to take Mass. The Gothic building we now enter was designed by Edward Welby Pugin, son of the more famous Augustus Welby Pugin. Huge oak doors open into the Venetian drawing room. Pugin and the 9th Lord Beaumont quarrelled whilst Carlton was still being built, and a different younger architect was called upon to design the interior. He was Yorkshire-born John Francis Bentley, and it was he who created the Venetian drawing room. Bentley discovered some old Venetian glasses stored in a cupboard, and he designed the room with display cabinets to show them off. At some unknown date, the glass was replaced with china. The Venetian theme is continued in the dado panels, painted by N.H.J. Westlake, with figures from the Merchant of Venice. We now enter the card room. It is a much smaller room than the Venetian drawing room, but it is equally richly decorated. The oak linen fold panelling was carved by J. Erskine Knox. The tiles in the fireplace in this room were designed by William de Morgan, and the chimneypiece is of polished fossil limestone. From the card room, we enter the picture gallery. The walls are hung to the ceiling with pictures, mainly brought to Carlton by Ethel, wife of the 10th Lord Beaumont. They came from the collection of her father, Sir Charles Henry Tempest, and were bought in Paris and Rome in the early 19th century.
So an interesting fact is that this door is actually just a wall behind it, because they were going to extend the house out that way, but they ran out of money, unfortunately. So there you go.
The great double doors that Ant just pointed out are at the far end of the picture gallery. They lead to nothing more than a plain brick wall where the 9th Lord Beaumont's building venture came to an abrupt end when the money ran out, so the great Baron's hall, chapel and staircase were never built. The inner hall looks down into the armoury, and it shows the extensive carved woodwork at Carlton Towers, all executed by John Erskine Knox, who reputedly lived at Carlton Towers for no less than 15 years while undertaking the work. The armoury fills the space between the old house and the 1777 wing. The architect John Francis Bentley redecorated it in the same manner as the staterooms. From the armoury we enter the bow drawing room. This room was added to the house before 1765, but was included in the alterations following the 1777 extension. The 18th century Dutch furniture, including 2 cabinets, was collected by Ethel, wife of the 10th Lord Beaumont. We now take the staircase to the first floor, where we enjoy a view from the minstrel's gallery down into the inner hallway. On our visit, we were fortunate enough to be able to explore some of the beautiful bedrooms at Carlton Towers. This room has the most beautiful copper bath, and further up the stairs we found the most beautiful bedroom, flooded with light and with views over the vineyard. What an absolute treat it would be to wake up in this beautiful room.
So if you would like to stay at Carlton Towers, you can on selected nights. They've got quite a few rooms, even the clock tower you can stay in if you wish to. Very beautiful rooms.
This single manual organ is one of the special treasures of Carlton. It was made for the private chapel in 1778. The fireplace we saw in the Duchess's dining room originally belonged in the private side of the house. It was moved into this room when Lord and Lady Fitzalan Howard renovated their side of the house and added a kitchen.
So they've even got a kitchen here where you can have cookery lessons.
Well, we've just come out from our tour of Carlton Towers.
Wow, it's amazing.
Really is amazing. What
Really
a
worth it.
fabulous place, isn't it?
It was only £10 each to come as well.
Yeah, it's only an open day yesterday and today, I believe. But we're going to venture forward because we believe they've got a tea room, and you know that both Ant and I love to sample a nice tea and cake, so let's go and see what we can find.
Let's go. Another interesting fact, Carlton Towers have their own vineyard, so they make their own wine. Delicious vanilla latte.
And we've also got a very scrummy looking chocolate brownie, and I have got, I think it's blueberry and yoghurt cake, and it does look very nice indeed. So what's the verdict on the brownie? What do we give Carlton Towers?
I would say 8 out of 10.
Wow, that's not bad. 8 out of 10 is quite a good mark for Ant.
So that concludes our visit to Carlton Towers, and it was absolutely amazing, wasn't it?
It was. It's one of the best trips we've had for quite some time. Have to say, super friendly staff. The tea room is excellent, but the guy that welcomed us into the house, an absolute star, really lovely guy. So
Yeah.
he was, wasn't he?
And they have a lot of events throughout the year here, ranging from different kinds of things, so check out the website.
So if you enjoyed looking around Carlton Towers with us, guys,
Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, it's totally free, and give us a comment, we always reply, and ring the bell if you want to see more videos.
yes, please ring that bell. So we hope this video found you well, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Take care, guys. Goodbye.
Bye.